Their upcoming self-titled album comes out in September and is one of the most anticipated albums of the year. This is GroundSounds on the Grind, the 1975. This is Jake from GroundSounds, and I am here with George of the 1975. Thanks for joining us, man.
Hey man, that's alright, don't worry.
So how's the tour been going so far?
Yeah, really good. Well, we've just got like a short stint of this show and then one in San Fran, one in San Diego.
How did you guys all meet and decide to form the band?
We all met at high school. Like, we were all kind of knocking around the music department, and we all kind of studied music, but we were all like playing in school bands, and then we kind of reached out to found like four of us to do like these charity shows that were just like covers. We were just playing like punk covers and like Ghostbusters and like all kinds of weird shit.
And how did the 1975 name come about?
That came from a book that Matthew got. He went to a place called Daya in Mallorca, and he met an artist out there who gave him some literature, and in the back of one of these books was kind of used as a diary, and there was kind of strange scribblings that jumped from first to third person, and at the bottom it was dated 1st of June the 1975.
Oh, okay.
So it wasn't just the date, it was the word "the" in front of the date. It just like made no sense.
There it is. Yeah.
So yeah.
So I gotta ask you about the song "Chocolate." It's just starting to get real huge here. You just played it on Conan the other day. So what inspired that song?
Well, I guess lyrically it's about kind of being bored in a small town like ours where we live, and kind of making things to do for yourself when you're kind of growing up. So it's kind of, I mean, it's a metaphor, as you've guessed, so we won't go into that, but it's a nod to kind of the relationship between like authority figures and the police in our town, and just like they don't have anything to do, so they're not very nice about it.
Gotcha.
So they're kind of abusing their power wherever they can, and it's not as deep as that. It's a lot more playful than that, but
yeah.
It's basically about smoking weed in a small town. I don't know whether you can put that in. But...
Oh, we can absolutely put that in.
Yeah.
So you got your debut album coming out in September. Got a couple songs from the EPs on there, and then a bunch of stuff that we haven't heard. So what can we expect from the sound of the album?
Well, it's not too dissimilar from the singles that you've heard, but it's very romantic. It's kind of, there's a lot of difference kind of sonically and stylistically with a lot of the stuff that we do, so I guess it's no more crazy than some of the tracks on the Sex EP. Like, it goes from sex to kind of heavy electronica. Like, it probably is even less of a spans slightly less than that, but it's kind of grandeur, kind of big production pop album, I guess, without being, without being too poppy. But
Do you have a song from it that you're really excited about people hearing?
there's a lot. It's a funny thing, really, without kind of pinpointing it. Like, every song on that album, the reason this album is so special to us is because every song on it has been, at one point or another, the most important song that we've had as a band. So there's not one song. I'd be here all night. I can't give you an answer for that, but it's a very personable album. Very personal and very personable, hopefully. But, yeah, it's very special to us. It's so close to us that it's gonna feel great to let it go, but kind of scary at the same time.
And that's September 2nd, right?
Yeah, or the 3rd in the US, I believe.
Gotcha, 3rd over here. Okay. All right, well, George, thank you so much, man.
Thanks very much. Hi, this is George from the 1975. You're watching Ground Sounds.